Good morning. Welcome to Wednesday. I wanted to share another quote by Dr. King that you've likely heard and wonder if you know the context for it. It is, "Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere." We are caught in an inescapable network of mutuality tied in a single garment of destiny. Whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly. Never again can we afford to live with the narrow provincial outside agitator idea. Anyone who lives inside the United States can never be considered an outsider. These words come from a letter from Birmingham jail. This is when Dr. King was put in jail in Birmingham for demonstrations. And on Good Friday of 1963, 8 clergymen wrote a letter to the editor in the Birmingham newspaper calling for this demonstration not to happen. They called it an appeal for unity, but it's an appeal for law and order and common sense. That's the official title. And one of the reasons these clergymen said this should not happen is that our American way of life depends upon obedience to the decisions of courts of competent jurisdiction in the meantime. And they were calling for negotiation and other methods besides direct action. And Dr. King, from his jail cell, said, "You're not willing to negotiate." The city leaders, the economic leaders, made promises that they did not keep. What other choice do we have? Birmingham being the most segregated city in the U.S., ugly record of police brutality, and of course, Bull Connor was there. Unjust treatment of Negroes in courts is notorious. Bombings unsolved of Negro homes and churches in Birmingham. These are the hard, brutal, unbelievable facts. Political leaders have consistently refused to engage in negotiation. Dr. King was called an outside agitator for coming in, as you say, to Birmingham, and said that if he tried to respond to the criticisms of everyone who was critical of him, he wouldn't have anything else to do. But that he respected these 8 clergymen so much that he was willing to respond to them. And in this brilliant, I think this is one of his most brilliant writings, written in jail on the margins of a newspaper. This is where he said, "Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. We are caught in an inescapable network of mutuality tied in a single garment of destiny. Whatever affects one affects all indirectly." Breathe with that, sit with that today, how we are united, how something that might not affect us does in fact affect us because it affects others. And pray with all of that you have a grateful day. Bye.